All right, so again, a couple adjustments. The left foot's not gonna be too flared, which is gonna make you a little late on your verticals, okay? So we're gonna just touch that in a little bit. And then the idea is that when it's touched in a little bit, yeah, you'll be a little easier, still with a little foot flare to go this way, but the verticals might be late, but it's gonna be really tough to push that way when it's too flared. There's diminishing returns. Now this is what I want you to do, because if we get a little underneath, and like you can hit a hook now, which is great, because you couldn't do it before. Now we use rotation to tone it down, okay? And what we're gonna do is I want you to put that club actually behind you like this. I want you to hold it pretty tight and bring your hands in, okay? So this RNT, which is reactive neuromuscular training, we put it inside your hand, okay? What this is doing, it's giving you a feeling of what leg needs the wind. So you're tying right now. So here's the idea. Take it up to the top. Okay. Now, from the top of the swing, we have to feel like you're resisting. Now, this is a lot, but it shows you that once you start pushing earlier with the left leg, the club's going to kick out more. Good. And you're going to be able to have the left hip work. Because when we're looking at swing cat right, your verticals like,
yeah,
they kind of like,
you could see actually the pressures are changing.
yeah, and this is part of what happens when you get a little too this way, is that when you take it up to the top and your left foot starts to go like this,
yeah,
it's really tough to push on the outside of your foot.
yeah,
So you're not going to be able to, A, get up and out of the way, because sometimes you stay down for too long.
yeah,
So you can't push up and extend, okay? But if we get this earlier, because of the foot flare's not there, because we're feeling, oh, once I get back here, I gotta clear out of the way, that's gonna help you get your normal shots. And it makes a lot of sense that when you struggle, you go in a lie below your feet, ball below your feet, and just hit balls.
yeah.
Because if you went this way when you did that, you can't do it.
Yeah,
And because your backswing is better when it's positioned this way, you're not overly extending, because now I'm not worried about you rotating and hurting your lower back.
yeah,
And because you're stronger in the core in your backswing, you can really not overextend. You're extending, but not overextending.
yeah,
Then you're like, okay, I gotta go here, and then you're already adding the push.
yeah.
So what I want you to do is take it up to the top. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push you this way. You gotta push me back.
Oh God.
I know, I'm strong. Good. Now take it to the top here. You don't have to do it abruptly, but what's pushing against that? Good. And you feel like the club kicks out.
Yeah,
Now, the only thing we're going to make sure, and this is part of what we look at KVS every now and then, you're not going like, you're not keeping the chest essentially back and going like this, because that's an into outer. That's too much path.
yeah.
So if you separate too much,
That's right.
yeah, you don't have to I'm just telling you, don't purposely keep this shut. That's all.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. Just
Okay.
don't do that.
Okay.
Okay? So, what I want you to do is I want you to take it up, I want you to hit this ball, but I want you to feel like you have to push out to the left a little earlier. And then this is going to hopefully start bringing this back a little bit more, but because the vertical's a little earlier, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Now I want you to put that ball a little farther up in your stance, okay? Just a touch.
Okay.
Because if it's too far back, you
Yeah,
might
then
you
you
might go
catch it.
like this
Yeah.
anyway. Yep, correct. So I'm going to capture this one. So I want you to feel like you're pushing out of that left foot, like what I'm doing with that band, a little earlier.
Oh, that feels so weird.
But this is the downhill lie thing.
Yeah.
This is the idea of making sure that you're pushing out a little bit better. And I just want to make sure the pressure doesn't get outside that left foot